What's going on, incredible people? So, I'm less enthusiastic about reviewing this, and you'll see why in a minute. But here's my Michael Keaton Batman by Beast Kingdom. I picked this up. I used to have it pre-ordered from Big Bad Toy Store, or sponsors Big Bad Toy Store. But I was like, I'm kind of done pre-ordering stuff. So like the Thunder Tank was the last thing, which by the way, they are shipping, so stand by for a review for that. But when I joined the collecting community, there wasn't really any Batman 98 movie theaters out there. And blame my ass, 89. I'm already perpetrating. But this is my Batman. There have been a lot of good ones. I cannot find, but I also have like the McFarlane Batman animated series. Those two are my Batman. Like, Batman? Batman, you say? But this is my Batman. So let's just jump into it. I picked this up on Amazon. The price on this was $107. It was $115 out the door. Now, I had some credit that I built up from like my Amazon card and stuff like that. But, so basically I picked this one up, and I picked up what I'm going to do a review on Hammer Fist from the Super 7 Thundercats. I am going to exchange this. But right now, I'm damn near skeptical of recommending this because while I was trying to move this around, let's take him off this stand. See how his arm moves like this? I was basically trying to move his arm, right? It fucking snapped. It snapped. $115 figure. Snapped. Like, I'm not even gonna give the bullshit excuse like it is gonna kind of piss me off. Even though, like, and I'm, thank God, even if I had got this from a Big Bad, I know they would have exchanged it. They probably would have just sent me another one, to be honest, because honestly, please don't abuse this. This is like, people out there, please don't fucking abuse it. But I showed like a photo and everything, and they probably looked at how much money I've spent over the past year and a half. But one of my Super 7 Samurai Leonardo, the head broke off the little peg, and like I just sent them a picture. They didn't even want that one, so like I just kind of like heated it up with a like heat pin and like just stuck it back together. And that one has like the alternate mask, and like the one they sent me, I just kept the regular mask on there because I didn't want to heat it up. But generally you want to heat up figures. But my whole thing is, and with that Leonardo, I was trying to force the head back on. So with that little bitty peg, like, see, this comes right off. That part right there broke. So like if this broke me doing that, that'd be more forgivable. But me just trying to, like, I was trying to find like the groove to where his arm moved, and like I barely, it's not like I'm manhandling this. I'm not like a little kid like, blah, blah, you know, but okay, just let's get into it. So first of all, it comes with this nice stand. It's disassembled when it comes, but you know, you put it together. All in all, I'm going to keep it. If you're a Keaton fan and you don't have one of these, or you want to wait for the McFarlane, I say wait for the McFarlane, to be honest. But we don't know when or if that's even coming. We know it's coming, but shit, when? And I like this soft goods. This is what I really love about it. So I'll go through the accessories first. It comes with this nice stand that goes on the back of them, holds them up. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. It comes with an alternate head. Obviously, I didn't use this one because you're looking to the side. And though, like, this chin and mouth, it looks like a hybrid between Val Kilmer and Michael Keaton, to be honest with you. It's like, this looks like the Val Kilmer trying to do Michael Keaton in Batman Forever. Like, to me, I mean, comment down below what you think. So, you can swap out this mouth. This is the mouthpiece that came with this head. So, let's take that off real quick. So, let's just compare them. So, boom, boom. I like this one a little bit more. I kind of want to put a little scuffs on it or something like that, but I'm gonna wait till I exchange it. One other thing why I'm glad I'm exchanging it, because my paint, normally I wouldn't care about shit like that, but that's 2 for 2, man. It's like, yo, for $100, you know what I mean? If I showed you what $100 with NECA or something can get me, that's why I'm kind of like, and they don't get a pass either, because they got some figures like those Alien from the Alien games, like, anyway. Yeah, so it's got like, it's missing paint right there. So I wish I could take this paint and put it there, but like I said, I'm gonna return it. But I want to get the review out the way. The sculpt, I mean, the sculpt is a sculpt. That is the sculpt, like the little indent on the head. I loved it. Like, this was my Batman. The cape, this is why I don't get McFarlane. I damn near want to make one myself now. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby, take this and ask them, like, hey, do I have any material that feels like this? And I'm going to look up how to sew and put, like, a wire in it and just sew me a cape. I'm going to find me a cheap sewing machine or something like that. Like, from working on my car to everything, YouTube will show you how to do shit. So that's not a problem. I can't believe McFarlane hasn't, you know what I mean? His Batman Year 2 with the blue, it had like soft goods. Like, give us this. This is 98% of why I wanted this Batman. Like, that's so badass. I can't believe his spawns and everything don't come with that. But without that and without this gimpy arm, this is your basic body mode. This really looks no different than like the, I have a NECA, what's his name? Black Noir. So here's his arm. Basic details, you know, it's like, it's nothing you're not gonna get from like SH Figure Arts or something like that. So I'm like, wow, was this $117? That's what it was after tax on Amazon. Like, it would probably been $130 paying like the retail price. You know, so like, it's like a pleather stitching, like leather, as if it was, wait a minute, what is that? Some kind of body armor. When I was little, I thought he said buddy on him. Some kind of buddy on him. The body armor worked for that 89 Keaton too. Like, it's like split up and stuff. And even though he had to turn like this, like, it just worked, you know? So here's the back. I really don't want to try to do the Van Damme split or nothing like that. Like, I wouldn't dynamically pose this anyway. There's like an indent for like this sign for the bat insignia to sit on there. Let's see how he looks, you know, without the cape. Shall we? Shall we dance? So that's how he looks right there. Let's take that off, and then we'll go over the rest of the accessories. I'm just freeballing this. I'm just talking to y'all about this because I really wanted this, and I'm gonna keep it, and I want to get the Joker too. But like with the Joker, I think I'm gonna get it from Amazon because they'll hold true. Like, actually sold and shipped by Amazon. So I think the cape is a little too flurry. Like, let's put them on the stand real quick. It's hard to see it through the camera, but let's get in there. Like, different like poses. Like, I'm gonna turn off the light. Well, the top light. Like, just different poses. Him, like, especially if he was in a case or something like that. Like, he that's the Michael. I'm not gonna kill you. I want you to tell all your friends about me. Who are you? I'm Batman. Yo, I'm sorry. Like, there have been some good adaptations, but separating the cartoon to the live action, dude, he fucking nailed it. I'm sorry. And then people said Batman don't kill. I remember one of my favorite parts on the second Batman movie, even though he killed people on the first one, when he hit that big ass sumo dude. I feel like he used to be a wrestler, but he hit him and he was like, no pain, brother. Then he put like the bomb he just took from somebody else and then knocked him into the sewer grate. The motherfucker blew up. That looked like a death to me. This motherfucker turned the Batmobile around, hit the fucking ignition, and lit these two clowns on fire on part 2. Get the hell out. Batman been killing since I was born. Who came up with that shit? Batman doesn't kill. Bullshit. He done killed in every he killed the Joker in the first one. He killed that black dude with the belfry. He killed a lot of motherfuckers. He tried to shoot the Joker down with everything he had in the Batwing. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, he don't. But yeah, so there he is. Let me turn the light back on to get the accessories. My bad. I had too much fun. All right, let's set him back up real quick. All right, there he is. So you off to the side for you. Look at that. And Danny Elfman. Look at that, bro. That look cool as hell. I'm gonna leave it like that. So this is one of the accessories. I will not use them. One thing I liked about NECA, let's move this up so he stays in shot, is a lot of their accessories can go on the figure that they got. Yo, I'm really liking the way that looks. This is what he had when he pointed at the Joker, when he picked up Vicky Vale, and it opened up. And he was like, where does he get those wonderful toys? So that's what this is. This is the third mouth, a derpy, like kind of like smile. But this is kind of like a, you killed my parents. I'll never use that one. It comes with all these extra hands when you want to hold the accessories. So, you know, like a trigger hand, like kind of a fisted hand, but just a, you know, not really closed fist. And then open hand like this too, if you want to hold this cape out and like open it up. Left hand, second verse, same as the first. All right. This right here is what the hands came in, the stand, the figure, the extra cowl, and the little thing I just showed you with Vicki Vale. Then underneath, there's this. So we take this off. I don't know if it's good or bad. What do y'all think? Like, to be honest, if you give me the main accessories, like, where the hell did it just go? Like, it just dropped somewhere. I don't even know where it went, but it's probably in here somewhere. All right, it's in here. It's 3 ninja stars, so shurikens. I'm sure these were on the movie. I don't even remember what part. I don't remember what those were or like where they were. This kind of communicator, I'm sure, was there at some point, but I've seen that movie hundreds of times. I don't remember it. This I do remember. He had this on his wrist. He put it on his wrist when he was fighting in the Belfry, and the dude was doing all those flips, and he had like the 2 knives on his foot, and he just did this to knock him. Ah! Oh no, where'd you go? There you are. Where he is this, and he knocked him down like that. It just came off his wrist. This right here, we know the live action bat. How much do you weigh? About 108. See the thing on my belt? Grab it. Whatever you do, don't let go. All right. He's got, so when, let me see if I can get it out of here. I remember this as well. Dude, this is not my night. This is what he had when he walked up to the Batmobile. He was like, stop. It's got a little bat insignia. That's his little Batmobile communicator. Which, I mean, that would be cool to have. You know, if I can get the McFarlane Batmobile, I can't. They said they're making that one, so I will pick that up, hands down. And then this is what he used at the beginning of the movie. It doesn't bend, because I remember he like opened it up and threw it at the dude's legs to pull him back. So that was cool. Like, that was a hell of an opening. So those are the accessories, if you happen to give a crap. And then this was the box, as you might see online. Like, man, when I see that bat signal, that just takes me back, man. I'm sorry. Like, that's my Batman. So here's the front cover. Here's a read up. If you happen to give a damn, here, let me turn it around for you. Here's the barcode, if that helps you out. And here's the read up on the back. That does not, dude, he looks like, huh? He looks like he showed up and was like, oh, shit. I can't fight them. All right, it's comparison time. So, for those who might be curious, this does scale with the McFarlane figures, the 7-inch figures. So, make his feet. I want to keep his cape like that because I kind of like that. I'm not even going to lie. So, say you kind of just want to mingle and mix them or just have them. Even though I won't, I'm going to get the McFarlane Joker to stand next to him. But they're roughly, now he's a little bit taller. Yeah, he's got him by a couple inches. But on a shelf, it kind of works for me. They won't occupy the same shelf. I just want to show you that. And then let's get in Thomas Wayne here. Love that Joker. Oh, shit. It really, I believe, is his, like, it's his cape and cowl that just dwarfs him. So it is a little bit bigger. It's a tad bit bigger. Like, it's its own thing. So I don't think it would work. It would work if you put, like, female villains next to him, or if you had, like, a giant, like, figure, one of the Killer Croc or something like that. But I wouldn't even mix those up. Like, I want him and the Joker, you know, mixed together. Like in their own thing. And then last but not least, the Batman Arkham. How does he stand next to Batman? Yeah, he's more massive. But when it comes to comparison for money cost wise, why was this $100 and something? Like, okay, here's a NECA figure. I love, dude. Once again, here's how much I love this figure. I don't fucking watch Flash Gordon. Never have, never will. I tried and it just passed me. Like I tried last year and I was just like, I can't do it. But I kept walking past these figures in Target and I was like, I love the way this Ming the Merciless look. Like the staff and all, this ain't about him. And I'm a sucker for soft goods, especially with wiring. Like, man, like that's what made me get Skelegod and I never looked back. So I like this figure so much and I got the rest of them, but for a property I don't even follow, like this was like basically like He-Man where I got the figures first and then went back and watched Defenders of the Earth. But this was $25. Let's say 30 at some places retail. 30 versus 117. He came with quite a few like really good that he can use. He had a blaster as well, but I don't want him to have a blaster. He can stand in as your Mandarin, you know what I mean? But I don't like to do that. Like my imagination is not like that. My thing is, what about this was worth $107? It's a nice figure. This is 60 at best. At best. I say that while I've already paid for it. So don't be a fool like me and pay $115 to $107. I might not be as jaded if the arm wasn't broke. Do I like the figure? Yes. Like, I'm not going to do dynamic poses and stuff like that. In fact, he's going to end up staying just like that. And, you know, the Joker, I'm going to probably have like some spray stuff with him. Now, the Joker is like 130, but it's accessories. And that leads me to my final point that I was bringing up. Would you rather have like, okay, give me the meat and potatoes. The whole side eye look, I'm sure it has its place, but who the fuck wanted that? Nobody ever asked. And I know people have to be innovative, but like, no. Like, if you can save me money, so like this didn't need to exist. There might be that weirdo out there that wants this one, but just give me two. I mean, just give me the two that came with it, okay? This is all I wanted. That, an open hand. So for both sides, so boom, boom. This was like part of it, and it's kind of cool that it's operational. That, okay? And last, but certainly not least, pick one or both. Since they're both so cool and probably cheaply made, that's it. The rest of this, we did not need. We didn't need all that. That is a lot of plastic that wasn't needed, okay? The box, as cool as it is really cool, but let me open it up and show you. I'm not sure where $130 is coming from. $117. That's cool too. That wasn't needed, so that's more artwork that wasn't needed. And it's set in there. And then it's closed on top of it. The box could not have cost, I mean, everything comes with a box. So take off that extra piece. Give me just that. McFarlane still gives us stands. Hell, G.I. Joe, Action Force gives us stands, so that don't even count. Like, what about this was $115? Now, I get it's Beast Kingdom, so like theirs is not as mass produced, and the fewer made, the more it's gonna cost, but that's my thing. Like, why is Beast Kingdom, I know they did other ones, but like NECA, McFarlane, like we got like 500 Batman, but we don't have the main ones. Watch, when McFarlane makes this, there's gonna be one Batman that sells out. Like, mark my words. As funny as people think, like he's releasing that Dark Knight, that's gonna sell, but I'm not in no rush to get it. I want that Joker and that Two-Face. That's the main thing I want. That Batman, the Scarecrow, I'm good. This is Batman. I'm sorry. Let's hit it with that light one more time. No, we ain't gonna do that. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is something I picked up that I'm sharing with y'all. I want to do a little sort of comparison because I haven't really seen too many in depth. I didn't go in depth, but I don't think it's worth the $100, though I do like the figure other than that broken arm, and I guess I am going to change this when I exchange it. But anyway, leave comments down. What do y'all think? Did anybody pick this up? Is anybody on the fence about picking this up? Did anybody even know about this, or did they even care about Batman? Please let me know. So if you like to, I'm drifting off here. If you like the content, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on notifications. But if you didn't, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on notifications. Or I'll kill ya.